Proof released, Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul rigged, Ian Garry sparring footage with Shavkat got leaked, and we have a massive Nick Diaz update that came out. Nick Diaz is out of his fight with Vicente Luque. The fight was supposed to take place at UFC 310, and we have Dana White's live reaction right here. Check it out.
It was announced Nick Diaz is probably out of his fight against Vicente Luque. Does that have anything to do with that video of Nick that came out?
That Nick's out of the fight?
Yeah, that's been reported.
Shit, I didn't even know that. Nick out of the fight?
Okay. Well, have you been made aware of that video of Nick going around social media?
I've seen a lot of videos of Nick.
Okay.
Yeah, Nick.
This comes after an alleged video of Nick Diaz surfaced online of him acting really strange, lighting things on fire on the ground, like just seeming totally not himself, or just, I don't even know what. Now, I have been really the only one talking about the story. There hasn't been a lot of people talking about this, and I have been trying to get the truth, guys. I have been really working behind the scenes. It is dead silence over there. They are not talking to a single soul, not anybody, except for Ariel Helwani apparently talking to Nick Diaz's team, and Nick Diaz's team did confirm that is him in the video, but said that the video was old.
Yes, that footage of Nick, I've asked his team about it. They said that the footage was old, but weren't very clear as to why he was out.
Notice that they didn't specify how old the video is, so it really could have been from a few months ago. We don't know. Especially when you consider the posts about these weird cameos that Nick Diaz has been sending to his fans. It's hard to think that this isn't bad, and we still have another thing to talk about. But no matter what, I am still trying, guys. I'm hoping to get an update by Friday or something. We'll see. But silence is not at all a good thing, and plus a new video of Nick Diaz has kind of surfaced from a friend of his. Why don't you guys take a look?
Hey guys, give my new love. Smoke weed every day.
Stop. Now, this video isn't an indicator of if Nick Diaz is doing well, if he's not doing well, if there's some sort of serious drug addiction going on. But I think it's weird that this video was released a week ago, and we were talking about it a week ago. So it's just weird to see him, you know, kind of active on other people's social media and not even talk about it. So I do think when there's smoke, there is fire. It is looking more and more likely by the day, but we don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, and hopefully I have an even bigger update soon, so hit the subscribe button to see that. Ian Garry versus Shavkat Rahkmonov sparring footage got leaked. Obviously, these two are going to fight in the co-main event in December, a 5-round co-main event, and two undefeated fighters. I'm excited. They trained at the same gym for a long time in Florida. Now they don't train together. They haven't trained together, I think, about a year or so. And some sparring footage got brought up of Shavkat and Ian Garry going at it. It's playing right now, and overall, look, at the end of the day, this is sparring footage. You're not going to get so much taken away because they're going light. They're not going 100%, and it looks like they were just practicing their striking, and obviously I would think that Shavkat's going to incorporate some grappling, and Ian Garry might too after that Michael Venom Page performance. You can kind of even see Ian Garry, you know, kneeing Shavkat Rahkmonov, and Shavkat acknowledging it, you know, saying that he did a good job. I'm super into this fight, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, who do you guys think is going to win that? The Darren Till and Tommy Fury press conference went down, and it was absolutely insane. Let's talk about some of the highlights. First of all, yes, this fight is happening. I haven't talked about it yet, but I am super excited for this fight, guys, believe it or not. I think this is a great fight, and I think Misfits should do more fights like this, and especially if they add other fights in the undercard, I would be excited for it. Misfits has been missing with, I think, a lot of events lately, but I gotta give them their credit, man. You know, I've criticized them a lot. This is actually an event that I'm looking forward to. Darren Till and Tommy Fury kind of started off the press conference respectful, but then eventually things got out of hand. KSI and Tommy Fury went back and forth, which I just thought was unprofessional on KSI's part, seeing he's supposed to be the promoter. But Darren Till at one point says something absolutely hilarious. You guys got to hear what he has to say.
Watching me on the
well,
television.
At the end of the day, if I can't beat it, I'll just kick it in the face in there. How about that?
Well, that's not going to happen, Darren.
Well, it obviously is. How are you going to stop
Because we're eating the cage now in a boxing ring, and you're going to find out the boxing is very different to MMA.
I'll just kick you straight in your face.
Listen,
you won't know what's
you
it,
kick
yeah?
me straight in the face, well, that's it. It's going to be a proper fight then, isn't it?
But then I'll win because I'm a proper fighter.
Well, you're not
a boxer.
Darren Till also says that he treated Tyson Fury like a baby when Darren Till was sparring him at one point, which led John Fury to go totally crazy. And yeah, I think you guys could probably guess how this thing ended with John Fury going absolutely crazy.
You're an empty head.
Hey,
you're an absolute...
I'm excited for the fight. I think the press conference got me even more excited somehow. I feel like I'm definitely in the minority of people that are supporting this fight, but I like the fight. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Israel Adesanya versus Nasruddin Imavov is in the works. This is apparently in talks to headline that Saudi Arabia card taking place February 1st, which makes sense. This is a big fight. This is per Red Corner MMA, and they have been on fire with releasing their fight news lately. So I believe that this is in the works, guys. Now, I'm going to try to get an update on this on Friday. Friday. I've been talking around. We'll see on Friday if I get any updates, but I'm curious to see, is this going to be a #1 contender fight? I'd assume if Nasruddin Imavov does beat Israel Adesanya, he'd have to get something for it. And credit to Adesanya for taking up an up-and-comer. Maybe John Jones should take the same lesson. Speaking of, Tom Aspinall reacted to John Jones' win over Stipe, as well as John Jones avoiding calling him out.
You know what? While I got the moment, while everybody's cheering and so happy, I want to acknowledge Jesus Christ.
We also saw leaked text messages of Hunter Campbell texting Tom Aspinall saying that he was going to get paid $200K just to be a backup fighter. But we also found out Tom Aspinall's reason as to why he thinks that John Jones is ducking him, and take a listen.
John Jones' biggest advantages that he has over everybody, he's a tape studier, as am I, of doing that with me. Because my average fight time is the shortest in UFC history at 2 minutes 2 seconds. That's something that keeps him up at night, that will keep him up at night for sure. I am a massive, massive question mark for him.
But finally, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. It took place over the last week, and since then, tons of allegations have been coming up saying that this fight has been rigged. 2 videos have been really going viral. The first of Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fighting, where it shows Mike Tyson doing well at first, and the video alleges that Jake Paul clinched up Mike Tyson to whisper into his ear saying, hey, could you chill out, or something like that to slow it down. And after that, you know, we see Mike Tyson pat Jake Paul's back and then continue the fight and do worse. The second video shows Jake like moving his head like in a boxing match. Like, I'm kind of confused by this one. Guys, obviously the fight is not rigged. I'm gonna say it straight off the bat. Would I be surprised to hear if there was some sort of backstage agreement, you know, saying that, oh, Jake was gonna go lighter on Mike Tyson? I would not be surprised about that. But to say that it's rigged, that's not rigged. That's not it being rigged. Nobody got conned. I think for the most part, most people probably knew how this fight was going to go down. Like I said, it was going either one or two ways. Either Jake Paul was gonna knock out Mike Tyson because this is a legit fight, or if it wasn't and we saw Jake Paul carry Mike Tyson, it was going to go to a decision. We knew this from the get-go, and that's what we saw, and it was a terrible fight. Like, honestly, like, I would rather forget about this fight. I don't even know why people are making allegations. Could we just ignore that this fight ever happened? But people have to know the difference between something being like rigged and something just kind of, you know, having a backstage agreement, because that's all it was, guys. There was no way Mike Tyson was gonna go in there to fight Jake Paul. He stood no chance. He was not going to beat Jake Paul, especially when we find out that Mike Tyson was injured going into the fight, which is absolutely no surprise, seeing he's a near 60-year-old man. Like, that's just what's gonna happen, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what the best news story of the day was. You guys are the best fan base in MMA. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.